Lieutenant.
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. She would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
Preguntar cómo ha llegado hasta aquí.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
Detalles de su
How do the
escuadrón.
various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Sneaky pickies.
What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
Ooh.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
Vale, averiguar.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
Vale, carisma. Intentar corromperla para obtener información sobre el reino.
Good. Don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the
El cuando de sombra.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Vale. Quiero bajar por algún lado. Ay. Vale.
Soldier, Captain. At ease, soldier.
Hablar del entrenamiento.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, my lady.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it.
Vale, preguntar por su
You're
escuadrón.
very united in this squadron. At least that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather
Ooh.
sinister. Does the name Rainer sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no,
Ooh.
not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up,
Spectre.
Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear. But he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, madam. I'm listening.
Vale. Hablar del
How would you
entrenamiento.
describe your training? Do you train outside?
Ahí hablando de judo, de karate.
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
Preguntar por su escuadrón.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, madam.
5 dedos de
I
una
would
mano,
trust them
señora.
with my life.
Confiaría en mi
Sure
vida.
got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
Hablar de los accidentes durante las
We
maniobras.
learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only
No
to
son lo
those who are
suficientemente fuertes.
strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that.
No quiero ir
I
con
just don't want
retraso.
to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence, Captain.
Vale.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain,
Could you give us a few minutes to take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm
Por saber qué
curious to
hacen.
see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
we are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go.
I...
Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Vale, nice. Uy.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry, Captain Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action
cerrar este
and close
campamento.
this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
Hablar de lo que ocurre aquí.
What's really going on here? We know that Raina didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp.
En el
for
karate no
guards
se pegan
only.
hostias.
Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an
Sí, que
extraordinary
taekwondo, pero no se lo
chance.
digas a nadie.
That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Vale. Detalles.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
And they call us barbarians. We could never put our own children through this.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
Menciona a Rainer lo que ocurrió.
As for Raina, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raina's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you
Vale.
can do something. Have this camp closed.
Va a acabar igual que Rainer tardó
Otherwise
tanto.
I'll soon be as dead as Raina.
We
Efectivamente.
understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Vale.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain,
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Vale.
Kurt, Wilhelm has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell.
Los humillan,
They
se
are
espían los unos a los
humiliated,
otros, los
spy on
acosan.
each other,
Oh, Dios
get
mío,
bullied. It's
la Teniente
essentially
O'Neill.
torture. Raina wouldn't stand for these methods.
Odio
He
las máquinas
rebelled
del
and
mal y
was
sudar sin
summoned
ningún
for night
objetivo.
training.
Estar
sure
sana,
it was
Rocío, ese es
that,
el objetivo, estar sana.
Yes. But he told me it's not really training. That recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You know about this kind of training.
Claro, mira, ¿no ves la marca que tiene en la cara?
I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refuse to open for me.
You're full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath.
Piensa y entonces cuéntanos el plan.
Then tell us your plan.
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Vale. Que se esconde en el sótano.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training.
It's blocked.
Vale. Mesa de trabajo. Esto tiene mala pinta.
He surely has the key to the basement.
Convocatoria al entrenamiento nocturno. Todos los reclutas que reciban esta nota están convocados al entrenamiento nocturno del soldado Wilhelm of Trash. Este entrenamiento no es opcional. Se espera que esté a las 10 de la tarde en el camino del bosque al norte del campamento. Cualquier recluta que no se presente será el sujeto del próximo entrenamiento. Joder, macho. Espérate, primero vamos arriba. Vaya mierda de K3. Llave de la sala de torturas. Joder. Carta del comandante. Le doy la enhorabuena por su trabajo. Ha completado a la perfección su trabajo hasta el momento y varios de sus reclutas fantasmas ya han accedido a posiciones cercanas a los gobernadores, como planeamos. El mayor Herman me ha informado de que ha sufrido algunas pérdidas, pero nada que haga cambiar nuestros planes. Continúa así y pronto estaremos listos para actuar. Esto suena muy mal.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems, including about the deaths.
Paso de las
He's gone
muertes.
too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Buah. Carta del mayor Herman. Sus reclutas han llegado a St. Matthews y cumplen nuestras expectativas a la perfección. No esperaba menos de uno de mis mejores estudiantes. Me ha asegurado de que el comandante supiera el gran trabajo que hizo en su campamento fantasma. No me cabe duda de que sabrá cómo recompensarlo. Si los reclutas que enviamos a las otras ciudades son igual de eficientes, pronto será mayor. Oye, ¿este por qué tiene cama guay y los otros tienen cutres de mierda? Catres, digo, cutres, catres. Tienen así. ¿Qué estáis hablando? Te ha salido a madrugar. Va, nada, zonta. Descansa.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this
Whoa.
smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
Ostras.
Turn this place into a site of suffering.
¿Qué les pasa aquí con el sado, tío?
Years of work to erase its traces.
Informe de formación. Hemos entrenado a los nuevos reclutas como ordenó. Sin embargo, algunos de ellos no parecen haber soportado bien la falta de sueño, así que se les envió a la habitación oscura para endurecerlos. Hemos sufrido una pérdida, pero la experiencia ha sido un éxito y, aunque salieron un poco debilitados, se mostraban mucho más cooperativos que antes. No te jode.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Raina shows up on this list more than once. They gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it? They
Que lo
will
maten por
probably
haberlo
kill him
hecho.
for it.
Pues sí.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Vale. Este Capitán Rolf. Coño.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprised me once again, Captain. You are full of compassion for patients.
They're just kids.
Come on, if you dare.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Vale. Voy a coger lo que han soltado los otros. Si no hay nada. Plop. Poción de maná siempre bien. Vamos. No. ¿Dónde se sale, tío?
It's blocked.
¿Pero dónde es? Que claro, está aquí atrás. Tiene que haber algún lugar más por el que ir. ¿Aún no has cambiado de dificultad? No, por eso te salen las llamitas que te dicen lo de coger. Que va, no la he cambiado. Está tal cual. No sé, por ahora, como estoy tan viciada, me la sopla un poco la dificultad. Pero creo que las llamitas, eso de que coger, sale siempre. Menos en el extremo y en difícil. Creo. ¿Cómo llego hasta allí, tío?
It's blocked.
¿Cómo llego hasta allí? ¿Qué te bajas? Quita, hombre. ¿Por dónde se va, tío? Ah, por aquí. Por aquí. A pegarse.
You're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers. The traitors must die.
Vaya tela, macho.
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors.
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Vaya tela, macho. Mierda. Pues me tienes que ver si se rinden. Vamos a intentar esto, pero...
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not.
Fracaso.
But this is how one becomes an elite soldier. The best.
Exactly. And no tenderfoot in a silk suit would understand anything about it.
Attack!
Pues nada.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ya está. Los mejores.
Finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
I hope your troops are ready for a real fight. They just crushed your comrades.
Captain Kurt and these courtiers just decimated a whole squadron.
Don't underestimate them. They were able to beat us.
Shut up. Your troops were weak and you're the only one responsible.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He
Ostras.
received the punishment for traitors and
Es que como lo
insurgents.
salvaba, no
like
tenía manera de
Raina
salvarlo.
before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry.
Pero entonces había una opción de haber ido a por él.
First.
A lo mejor es que deberíamos haber ido antes a por él fuera. Y no me he dado cuenta.
But you know who's really responsible.
You're right. For Wilhelm! For Raina!
Recruits, attack!
Bah, vaya mierda. Mierda. Toma, qué rápido te has muerto, ¿eh? Qué mal, tío. Que podríamos haber salido de esto. Ay. Yo que pensaba que estaban aquí atrás pegándole. Si no hubiera salido. Llave del cuartel fantasma. Qué pena, tío. Ya para la próxima vez que lo juegue.
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that
Claro,
this
pues lo hemos
camp
matado a
won't kill
todos.
anyone else. What a waste. I can't believe these orders came from the top.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go see her immediately.
Vale. Pues nada, la hemos cagado un poquito, pero bueno, es lo que hay. A mí el Kurt no me gusta para tener una relación con él. Esa cara de feto no me hace
Sieglinder,
gracia.
I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp. Where elite soldiers are trained. Through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt.
Assassin's Creed.
I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes,
Vale.
At the time, I told you you were exaggerating.
Ahora estoy yo sola en el chat. Eso parece, Rocío, nadie más comenta nada. Lo
I'm
siento.
going to speak out, Siegler,
Algún día seremos grandes y
and
habrá más
reveal the
gente.
commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt, and too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Bye.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Vale, bueno, hemos bajado uno, pero hemos subido 3. Something is something. Me va a entrar el sueño. Oh, no pasa nada, Rocío, vete a dormir si quieres. Yo dejaré esto grabado y lo podrás ver en YouTube si lo prefieres. No he subido de nivel ni nada. Qué mierda, me he quedado a nada, seguramente. Uf. No, Menawi. Me gusta que esto se vaya reponiendo. Está bastante bien. Voy a dejar aquí. Esto lo voy a dejar. Vamos a dormir un poco. Why not? De crepúsculo. Hablar con Kut. Venga, tú no querías una misión.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find
Estoy distorsionada.
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelius.
Venga, vale.
Very well. Let's go and discover
Bugazo.
what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be
Vale.
guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught, and my cousin's position would be weakened.
I know. But keep in mind that I know the palace extremely well. And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chances. Well, let's do it.
Vale, vamos a quitar a este señor y vamos a llevarnos al mierda este. Vale, listo. Ey, aquí no. Misiones secundarias. Los vicios de la madre cardenal. Sí. Qué gorro más feo lleva el down. Sí, la verdad es que sí. Vendemos esto. Vendemos esto. Vendemos esto. ¿Cuántos mineros tengo ya, ahí? Ahí. Listo. Vámonos. No, es por el otro. Tun, 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 tun. Vale. Ahí vamos a entrar en el mismo sitio donde entré antes, seguramente. Para rezar.
Ah, Your Excellency. The enlightened
Enviado al
must have
iluminado.
sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Is that so?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us, all the more so because we discovered some tablets there which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what
Lo que nos
belongs to us.
pertenece.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try to retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Ay, qué mal. ¿Te cuece el culo o algo? Está ahí. Mira, es Gandalf. Ese de abajo es Gandalf. Otra habitación destrozada. Eminencia, hemos reorganizado la habitación del sótano como ordenó. Los daños que causaron los invitados de su excelencia fueron importantes y lamentablemente hemos tenido que sustituir las alfombras que tenían grandes manchas. Espero que las nuevas sean de su gusto. Me he asegurado de que la llave de sus aposentos estuviera encima de su escritorio como siempre. Que no quiero que haya lo típico de averiguar se esconde el sótano. No, por aquí no era, siempre me equivoco. Creo que me encanta que la gente me ve, me entiende, entrando en todas partes. Y no me dice ni pío. Y la llave. Ahí. Vamos. Upa. Ya, ¿por dónde se baja? No. ¿A quién tenemos que sobornar aquí? Sí.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please, excuse us.
The basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
Vale, hay que vestirse de sirvientes. Chaleco cómodo. ¿Dónde encontramos eso? Nada. Tío, están alabando a Gandalf, tío. Dios mío, está... Chaleco cómodo.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Vale. Comprar. Ya está.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his...
Ah, ya se lo han puesto. Aunque vaya con una capa. Bueno, pues vale. Si así se lo creen. Tun, 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 tun. Vámonos. Nada. El puticlub.
Ah, well. This is a very unique
Estupor y vicio reina ahí.
Vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this place. Oh, for goodness sake.
Apesta
This
alcohol.
room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it
A
came
la hora
to
de beber.
drinking.
Es una mancha de... no.
It seems that someone forgot their
Se ha
ear.
dejado su pendiente.
Here is an object of more than questionable taste.
Una mujer de buena familia nunca usaría eso.
Never wear it.
Putillas.
The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were
Cortesana.
an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol,
Más que-
obvious debauch.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Selene, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining
Nos sirven para
some
ganar apoyo
political
político.
favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Locked.
Pedazo de libro. Libro de cuentas de la madre cardenal Cornelia. Este libro de cuentas lista una gran cantidad de préstamos hechos por un prestamista llamado La Urraca. Por cada gasto hay una entrada de dinero que lo cancela completamente. Las sumas son astronómicas, sin embargo no aparece mencionado de dónde sale este dinero. Además hay varios pagos recurrentes a un tal bastón de caramelo.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
Vale.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Vale. Vamos. Ah, que es la espada de la otra. Primero ante nada me voy a cambiar la ropita. Vale, este ya está. Este ya está. Vamos. Esto por aquí.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
Mencionar a la madre para interrogarlo sobre sus clientes importantes.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have been here?
Are you drunk or something?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients. Isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand,
La persona del
the
gran
person
abrigo
in the
verde.
big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
Vale.
What can you tell me about a certain Candy Cane?
Candy Cane. Everyone speaks about him or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the
Vale.
games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
I have to go. I
Vale.
will leave you to your work.
Como bastón de caramelo, sea en plan de... Ok. No, aquí no.
It's blocked.
Uy, coño, que me quedo pegado.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Preguntar sobre bastón de
I
cane.
imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is
Vale.
that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I could find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information.
Vale. La
Has
madre
the
que
Mother
la-
Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Vale.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And
¿Y
it's
gratis?
free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice.
Proxeneta.
Have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Intuición. Qué mierda.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lady. I'll let you take your pick.
Thank you.
Alguna tiene... Tiene que ser una de las chicas, pero ¿cuál? Ninguna tiene pendientes. Vale, pues tú.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam. But we are here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising. But do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why?
Oh.
It's mine. I lost it when...
Ooh.
How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me.
Vale.
What do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all.
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Vale. Por los fiesteros.
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Más cosas sobre el organizador.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name?
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She
Vale.
never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Cuántas piernas, joder. La presencia de la madre de
Do you
Carla.
think that an important person from Teleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
Vale.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
Preguntarle más cosas sobre ella.
Admit it. You must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore.
Hablar de la mujer del abrigo verde.
This woman in the green coat. Could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then.
Ahora de bastón de caramelo.
Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Vale. Yay. Vámonos.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to support my business.
No, preguntar por la mujer del abrigo verde.
I am looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Vale.
Good day.
Welcome.
I am looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know.
Buenas, Paco.
She's a good client.
Se nota el sueño. No, es que como todo el mundo se ha ido a dormir me quedo solita.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be
Ay,
coming
concho,
back
si
to
Rocío sigue
collect
viva.
some
Hola,
winnings.
Rocío.
Would she?
No.
Pensaba que se había ido a dormir ya.
I can't really tell you
Estuve aquí un rato, pero ando de LOL. Ah. Está concentrada. Vámonos.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Tiri, ti, ti, tiri, tiri. Pero cuántas puertas, ¿no? Vale, a ver, ¿dónde tenemos que ir? Tienda de prestamiento de la urraca. Vámonos. Ah, por aquí no es, tenemos que ir dándote la vuelta. Yo sigo aquí. He pensado que te habías ido a dormir, como habías dicho que estabas cansada. Está por aquí. Aquí son las 12 ahora, ¿verdad? Bellas Canarias. There we are. Hola, señor prestamista.
Can I help you?
Yes,
Qué voz.
actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
I'll get straight to the point. I have bad news for you. I know about the decadent parties at the palace. I know that you take part in them.
What? What are you talking about?
Stop acting all
Pues eso.
innocent. I have all the evidence I need to incriminate you. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Vale, hablar de la madre cardenal.
It would appear that you know the mother cardinal very well. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she is plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago.
Parece de alguna otra
The
parte.
money's coming from elsewhere.
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you
Me da
want
con
to
esto
know.
encendido y me
I
despierto un
just
señor.
know his name, like
¿Qué
everyone
señor
else.
sería, verdad, Rocío?
There are some
¿Qué señor?
rumours. They say he does his business in the basement of the Coin Tavern.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business. He deals in arena fights.
Que está por encima de mi entendimiento.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
Vale.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the cardinal,
De
and
hecho,
very
sumas
significant sums
considerables.
at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat, and she also gives large amounts to a certain Candy Cane. Known for
Amañar
fixing
luchas.
fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he is just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Vale. ¿Dónde está este señor? Vale, otra vez tenemos que volver al pub. Corriendo. No. Vale. Si encontramos al bastión ese. Música de batalla sin batalla. Vale. Sería aquí, pero que sea una hora determinada. Ahí está.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desardet.
Y estás hablando con el gato, ella, muy mal. Es lo que hay.
I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on. It was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while.
Vale.
I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Ready, amistosa. Pues por aquí no es. Vamos. No, por aquí no era. Por aquí. Aquí estamos. Vale, pues vamos a dormir y lo vamos a dejar ya por hoy. Más que nada porque me estoy durmiendo. Y mañana me toca party y por la noche otra vez directo. Y mañana toca directo de terror. Bien. Vale, vamos a ponernos